Over the summer, Google released an update to Google Forms in the form of quizzes. This allows you to select correct answers to select or response questions and provide feedback to students either right away or later. So what I've done here is create a quick little form. I created a multiple choice question, a short answer question, and then a select or response question. So when you create your questions, nothing is new in that sense. You're going to see I already have an answer key and check marks here, but to get that, I had to go up to the settings, the gear icon, and I go over to quizzes. But before you do this, make sure you select restrict to your district and collect email addresses. This is so that gives you more options, but also it's an easier way to double check who took that quiz. So if I select quiz, it's going to be off to begin with, so I'm going to click that button. It'll turn it on. And then I get some options here. I can either let the students see their responses right away after each submission, get their scores, or I can do later after manual review. I can also decide what students can see. I can let them see what questions they missed. I can let them see the correct answers or not, and then I can let them see the point values or not. So let's set this for immediately after each submission. So I would click Save. Then I would go into my question, and I would click the answer key here. In the answer key, you get to set how many points it's worth. Now, it's going to start out at 0 points, so I just made this 10 points just to make whatever I want. But, I can make it like 5 points. And then you just select what is the right answer. Now, you can see even here in multiple choice, I can have multiple right answers. But I'm going to say stratovolcano is the correct answer for this. I can even add answer feedback. So let's say they give me an incorrect answer. I can give them specific feedback, like say go to a certain video to learn more. The feedback should be tailored to specific questions or specific essential standards. What is your learning outcomes for this? I can even put a link in here. So I'm going to click Save. And then I have my other questions here. Now, if I click on my short answer question, you see I don't have the answer key option here because it can't check for that. If I go to this, again, we're going to go to edit question real quick. You can see this is a checkbox question. And I clicked on answer key. And here I can have, again, multiple things be correct. So let's say 2 and 3 were the correct answers. I can add answer feedback here. Again, I can change the points. So once I have my quiz made and I've selected the right answers or not, I can click the little eyeball here to see the quiz. And of course, this is the link I would give to students to take the quiz. So let's say stratovolcano is the right answer. We'll just type in some words here, and I'm going to select the right answers here. So let's actually select the wrong answer here. Let's say composite. I'm going to have the right answers here. I'm going to click submit. Now, before I do that, you can see I can see the points here, but I can't see points for a short answer because I can't grade that. I hit submit. Now, because we selected to allow students to see their answers right away, they can click on view your score. And now they can see what they got right. They can even see what they got wrong. And then you can even see the little feedback I gave if they got the wrong answer. So I could also make this a link to, let's say, online document, video, or something that's going to help them better understand what they got wrong. And then I even got this one right because I selected both questions. So let's actually go back to this for a second. I want to retake this quiz. But this time, I'll get this answer right. Words. And I'm only going to select one of the two. So we're going to see what happens if I select, because I selected both of these as being the right answer. Let's say what happens if I select only one. Review our score again. See, it gave me full points for this. It gave me no points for this. So if you're going to have multiple correct answers, it's not going to give you half credit or anything like that. It's only going to give you right or wrong. So you can kind of see how that works. So again, I selected 2 and 3 as the right answers. They selected only 2, so they got 0 points for that. So this is how you can easily give students quick little feedback. Let's say I took it out the door, something like that. You can allow them to see the answers right away, see how many points they got if that matters to you. Now, another thing we can do with this, if we go back to here for a second, is I can go back to the gear icon, go back to quizzes, and let's say instead I want to click later after manual review. Now, what this just allows you to do is to not give them the feedback till you want to. It'll email the feedback to them. But here's a very important thing about that. You still can't grade those short answer questions. You still can't grade that So you're not going to be able to provide feedback to that. So this is really designed for that multiple choice, select a response question type. So again, this is perfect for those ticket out the doors or quick formative assessments. Not great for summative assessments because you're limited to select a response questions. And there are much better ways to assess students on a summative assessment than multiple choice questions. So I really suggest not using those for summative. So I'm going to click save. Let's take this one more time. And so I'm going to get right answer here, wrong answer here, words here. I'm going to hit submit. Now you can see I do not get to see my responses this time because I said I'm going to check it later. So X out of that. Now if I go to responses, nice thing is that since this is a quiz now, it's going to give me a little bit more data. It's going to show me a distribution of points for my class, which can be really useful information. It's going to allow me to go down and see this by question. And so, again, the green is the correct answers and the gray is the wrong answers. So I'll be able to quickly see per question what my students are getting it right or getting it wrong. But if I want to go to release scores, I'm not going to be able to edit anything. I just click release scores. It's going to give me the email addresses of the students. Because I collected that, I can add another option, another email message. Or I can just send emails and release. I'm going to just select one of mine. And now I've sent that out. Now you can see that I can still resend those in a bit or not. I'm going to check my email and so let's see what it looks like. So here's the email I got from the quiz. And so I can click view and it's going to take me back so I can see the quiz now and I can see what I got right and what I got wrong. Again, short answer, I'm not going to give feedback on this, so you're going to have to find some other way to give feedback on that. But this is great for those very quick, ticket out the doors, formative assessment type assessments.